Oh, hello everyone, and good morning. This is your lesson about the circulatory system, and today I'm going to talk about the pathway of blood flow from the lower part of your body and from the upper part of your body, and where do it go to. So listen up, listen, listen, and get a piece of paper for you to follow me through. Yesterday, we have studied about the parts, the structure of our hearts, and the part of our heart. We label the parts, right? So as you can see here, there are numbers, so you can follow me through. Numbers here. You have these blue ones here, which is the vena cava. Below here is called the inferior vena cava. This blood that are coming from the lower part of your body. And this superior vena cava, this the blood that comes above the heart and it goes through here. All right, so let's start. So first off, the blood enters into your right atrium in this part here. This is the right atrium. This is number one. Then um, and those blood coming from the superior vena cava and inferior vena cava, as what I've talked a while ago. Then the right atrium blood, okay, will move, flow through the right ventricle valve. Okay, right ventricle, number two, this part here, right ventricle. But what it is there is a valve, okay, that helps contract this one. It's called that if this is already full, the right atrium is already full, this tricuspid valve will open up so that the blood can flow through the right ventricle. Next to right ventricle is the blood goes through this, number three, which is the pulmonary valve. This will open up so that the blood can pass through this. Number four, then, blood flows through a pulmonary valve, right? And goes through the pulmonary trunk, these arteries. And then number five goes here. So blood is then distributed, okay, to the lungs where it will get oxygen. Will take out carbon dioxide and loads up oxygen in the lungs. Then goes back. Number six, blood returns from lungs via these pulmonary veins. Okay, here are the two from the red one, pulmonary veins, and they will go through this area. Then going to the left atrium, this part here, and flows through when this is already full with the blood. So the mitral valve will open up so that will go through the left ventricle. Then there is contraction in the left ventricle, which is the same as step 3, which forces the aortic valve to open. Then blood flows through the aortic valve. Here, the aorta, this one here, into the ascending aorta, and blood in the aorta is then distributed to every organ in our body, which where it unloads oxygen and loads carbon dioxide. And then blood returns to the right atrium again from the upper part of the body. The blood returns to this superior vena cava, and from the lower part of the body, the blood goes through this inferior vena cava, and then the process goes on again. Right atrium, right ventricle to this um, pulmonary vein, then right ventricle to the lungs, and then lungs to the left atrium and left ventricle, and then to the aorta. Then it goes on and on and on. So that is how the process of the pathway of blood flow. So I hope you've learned something, and you may now write the pathway of blood flow on text entry form.